goes the weasel, the weasel. Pop pop goes the weasel, the weasel. Pop pop goes the weasel, the weasel. Pop goes the weasel, 'cause the weasel goes pop.
YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Chaos, back again. And as I was walking around in my not so local mall, I haven't been here in probably 5 years or so. I was just walking around, trying to get a little exercise in. But of course, while I'm there in my local mall, we don't even have an FYE, and I see FYE gets a lot of exclusive pops. So while I was in there, all on the same floor, roughly stores down from each other, I got this bag from FYE, this bag from GameStop, and this bag from Hot Topic. Two of these, I already know what's in them because of course, I bought them. One of these bags is full of 4 blind boxes that I picked up for about $5 each. So those I don't know what's in them. So those would be a surprise to me as well. So up first is, let's go with eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Right, let's go with FYE first. Even though some of these I could probably gotten somewhere else. And again, these are pops that you've probably seen, but they were specific ones that I wanted, and some of them are continuations of pops that I've started collections with. So, first up, oh, and also with the sale that they had, yeah, I picked up 3. First up, it's my continuing collection of Masters of the Universe. I already have Battle Armor He-Man, not the regular one. I didn't collect them around that time. So this is what I can get without having to spend 50, 60, 100 bucks. And I have the Evil Lyn. But what's He-Man without Skeletor? Of course, it's the Battle Armor Skeletor, but nonetheless, it's still Skeletor. And wow, only, I guess if you want to call it that, good guy that I have for He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I had a chance to get Orko. No. Next, I guess continuing, again, for my Masters of the Universe is FYE exclusive Trapjaw. Now, all they had was just their own specific Trapjaws. So, what's the difference between theirs and all the other ones? I don't know. But also, looking at the back of this box, it looks like it actually has listing the regular first series He-Man, Skeletor, Spikor, Hordak, and She-Ra. They're 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, but yet Trapjaw is $487. What's the deal with that? When the Skeletor for the second series is $563, so this might as well be same series with this almost. If y'all know better, tell me why it's listing the series 1s on a $487 Master of the Universe television pop. And the last I picked up from GameStop, FYE, is I already own one pop from Overwatch, 6-inch Roadhog, seen in a previous video. Now, I do play Overwatch, and I technically have a main and two backups, which is three. Neither one is Roadhog, but I couldn't pass up that price. First, Geoborn, they don't have a pop form yet. Waiting for it. Come on, Funko. Second is Mora, again, they don't have no pops for her. Looking at you, Funko. Third main is this fella, Reaper. Now, I actually think this is a pretty cool looking pop. And again, I wasn't sure if I was even gonna be collecting all of the affordable Overwatch pops. But looking at this specific pop, I actually think, besides just the standing still, I actually think it is a little cool and nicely detailed. I mean, you have his, technically, they're shotguns, even though most people think they're handguns. They have his dual wielding shotguns, nicely detailed with his bullets. He's got his skull looking mask, his silver boots, which, yeah, but like I said, this whole detailing, and then of course the back. Now, are they going to focus? Are they going to make variants of their now different ones? Who knows? But these will probably be the only ones that I get, because like I say, I'm not exactly a completionist. I collect what I think is cool and somewhat means something to me. And every once in a while, if it's a hell of a deal, I'll get those. So, those three pops, at least from the FYE, which I might start going back to often, I actually got one of these was only $3. So I may be going back soon if that sale is still going on to get a pop for $3. That was FYE. Now, while it's not exactly Funko related from Hot Topic, it's still a vinyl that I thought was pretty cool. And I probably will be getting this character's. Well, let's pull up the character first. It's from Diamond Select Toys. It's a Vinimate of Invader Zim. And as I was looking, it said these are only limited to 1,000 pieces. So I didn't even know that when I first picked it up. I liked the show Invader Zim when it came out. And as you know, you probably know, Hot Topic has the pop ride of Zim on the pig, and I probably plan on picking that up soon. And let's see. Come on. Lost my knife. Yeah, I have to cut that. Where's my knife? Oh, no, found it. Get a closer look at this thing. And again, like I say, it's almost pretty much pop light because it is vinyl. Now, looking up, yeah, it is. Now, what you can see or may not see, the head, at least to a small extent, can be twisted and turned. And his backpack, his antennae. So it's actually a bit stylized. So that was what I picked up from Hot Topic. I thought it was pretty cool. And like I said, pretty soon I may be picking up the pop ride of the girl and the pig. And I guess last but not least, it's blind boxes. And to go along with the FYE, Master of the Universe, I was in GameStop. They didn't have any pops I wanted, but I just happened to see these blind box Master of the Universe. And I saw they were on sale. I said, well, let me just grab a couple just to see what I can get. So it looks like you got He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Stratos, many faces as far as of possibilities. And you got Skeletor, Beastman, Triclops, Trapjaw. And then, of course, for rare figures, you either got Fakor, Evelyn, or Tila. Now, I have none of these, so whatever I get, I get. If I happen to be getting He-Man and a Skeletor, I can pose them right along with my He-Man and Skeletor pops. Along with if I pick up a Trapjaw. Oh wow, look at that. And I guess it's sort of already spoiled what it's going to be. Because it actually has posable weapons that you'll see in a second. But to me, now it's sort of already spoiled, being that I know the cartoon and I've seen the posable weapons that they actually have. But since I already know, and you don't, here we go. We have Skeletor. Oh, but these things are actually pretty decent because the arms move, the head sort of tilts, the waist moves, even the feet and legs are ball jointed. And as I stated before, which I already knew once I seen and the hands and wrists, these are pretty neat. I may have to go back and get more because they have it where on the back is a little holster where you can basically put his battle axe onto his back. And if you don't want his battle, and if one hand, these things are really neat. Okay, well, I'll have to do that later. But now you can either have his staff or you can have his power sword. And it comes with its own Skeletor card. So that's the first box. The second box. Now let me try not to spoil it for myself. I'm not going to look at whatever accessories that they have, because I would like it to be a bit of a mystery for myself as well. So I'm not looking at the accessories. The second one is so now it's a surprise for both of us. Second one is the man himself, He-Man. So if nothing else, I have He-Man and Skeletor, the good and the bad. And just like Skeletor, he has the wrists that move, the head tilts, the waist, the arms, the legs. You have the back strap, and being that I didn't spoil it for myself, we have He-Man's battle sword, his power sword, and his shield. And of course, his He-Man card. Number 3. I think I am really going to have to go back and get more of these things. Or try to find where to actually get more of them. Number 3. Number 3 is this card. But number 3 is here we go. Duncan, aka Man at Arms, Captain of the Guard, man. And seriously, these are really detailed. I don't know if it really comes out on the cam, but these are really, really detailed. And of course, you have his mace, his sword and his ray gun, along with, again, his man-at-arms card. And the last one. Alright, I'm not gonna look at what the accessories were because I know these things all too well, and I would guess as soon as I see the accessory. So, the last one is Triclops. So, wait, now here's the test. Does his... And yes, it does. The eyes actually, his eyes actually turn around. So that is pretty cool. I am really going to have to try to track more of these down and maybe even see if I can get the whole collection. Oops. There we go. And for him, all he really has is just a sword. But his eyes are also powers anyway, so. And of course, his card. So now I got 2 heroes and 2 villains from his blind boxes of Masters of the Universe. And seriously, these are actually cool. If you're into blind boxes or minis or Masters of the Universe, I would almost even suggest picking these up. Well, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And with that, I say fade to black.